So I always get a lot of inspiration from Jamelia, and now we directly have the person who has inspired Jamelia. So, sir, please. ఇలా కూర్చుంటారు సార్, మీకు కనబడుతుంది, ఇలా కూర్చోండి.
Sabhaya Namaha. So I would like to know from where are you and what are you studying? In general, not everyone. Some of you can say something. Where are you from? Tandur, Hyderabad. So what are you doing? Huh? Ayurveda. So you're all students from Ayurveda.
So all students are from Ayurveda, but some are from Jammu, one is from Rajasthan, some are from Mohali, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, like that.
So what is civilization? Okay, can anyone of you say what is civilization? What is civilization? Civilization means what? Are we civilized? You are students of Ayurveda. Are we civilized?
Yes. No. They're not. Speak louder. This is more of a discussion.
Can you mic ichese? Anyone.
ఎవరైతే వాళ్ళు
No, that's true, but why do... I'm not asking the meaning. I'm asking to define the civilization.
definition.
మైక్ పట్టుకొని చెప్పండి. పురాతన విషయాన్ని నాగరికత అంటమ్మా. మనం ఉన్నది ఇప్పుడు నాగరికత కాదా?
మైక్ ఎక్కడ ఉందా? Civilized on a word, right? Civilized means we are thinking and developing what we need on the basis of by nature, by our thinking, by observation of the remaining years of life and developing to make our easiness and developing our wealth and developing our both wealth and facility also. That is civilization. One of the definition that remains are.
Okay. No. So I would like to know some from other people also.
తరానికి అనుగుణంగా వెళ్ళడం.
తరానికి అనుకూలంగా వెళ్ళడం. So what was man? The earliest man, where was he living? The earliest man, where did he live? Caves. So can we call him a civilized person? Why? Tell me. Louder. Take mic and tell. Huh? No, no. Can we call a caveman as a civilized person or not? No. Why? Why? Why no?
He is more civilized than us.
Huh?
He is more civilized than us.
Okay, that's a different aspect. That's a different aspect. But otherwise, so we have a word called civilization. And why we are calling, are we civilized at least now? No. Are we civilized? Why are we civilized? When did civilization start? Huh?
By the time of settlement,
Settlement means?
four people living together.
When did they start? When did it start? Not year, but at what kind of situation? Huh? Harappan civilization. That is a very developed civilization. Harappan civilization is very much developed, very advanced civilization. But before that also there must be some civilization, no? Indus Valley, Harappan, they are same. So before civilization means people were living in caves and they were nomads. They were not living in one place. They were moving from one place to the other in search of food. So they are living in different places. So they were living with the nature. But when we are saying that the civilization, the people started living in one place. So the moment they developed, they understood the cultivation, using the land, tilling the land. The moment they started tilling the land, they started living in one place. So since then, they have started covering their body with some kind of material. So then the technology, they have started using technology, like making a plow. You know plow? You know cultivation? Does anyone of you know the cultivation? No? Are you from villages or from cities? No one is answering anything. Village. Do you know cultivation? How do they cultivate land? How do they sow seed? Huh? Dunni. So dunni chestaru kada. So they till the land. So tilling land is using a plow. Designing a plow itself is one of the biggest technologies, much higher than the satellite technology. Because at that point of time, there was nothing. They were developing everything on their own for their survival. Man started developing things and started developing products for his survival. So the moment they started living in one place, so they also might have had some kind of structure. They might have lived in a house kind of thing. After hut, after cave, they might have developed a hut. So it's only imaginary, like what we consider. So they might have started using cloth, maybe using some natural fiber. So natural fiber started using to make a cloth. Making cloth is most complex thing than anything else in the country. So later, when you are talking about the Indus Valley civilization, by the time Indus Valley civilization, they have started weaving the cloth. They have started making yarn. You know what is yarn? Yarn. How do you make cloth? You someone have to say something. Should not sit like that. How do we make cloth? దారం అవును ఎలాగ చేస్తారు దారం హిందీ వస్తుంది కదా నీకు హిందీలో చెప్పు సో ఫర్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు సీ టు మేక్ ఏ క్లాత్ వీ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ ఏ థ్రెడ్ హౌ డు మేక్ థ్రెడ్ cotton. How do we make thread from cotton? Huh? Huh? Entamantava. So do you know Mahatma Gandhi? So have you at least seen him with some kind of instrument? What is it? What is that charka? But huh? So give us some mic, please. Mic event. Chep. Huh? Louder. Thread weaving. No, how do you make thread? How? None of you know. You don't know Mahatma Gandhi. So why did he use this charka? It was a symbol for our freedom struggle. Do you know that we got some freedom? From where did we get this freedom? Huh? From where did we get this freedom? Did we get any freedom? So why none of you speaking? Can you hear me? So from where did we get the freedom? Huh? From where did we get the freedom? Huh? So from whom we got the freedom? No. Huh? British. So why you are not answering? See, you should know your freedom struggle. You should know Mahatma Gandhi, his importance. So you should know why he used charka. Why he might have used charka in the freedom struggle. Huh? Swadeshi? Why Swadeshi? Why Swadeshi? Give her.
They were imposing taxes on the textiles.
So that's why.
Higher taxes. So he encouraged people to weave their own clothes and make their own.
So did Mahatma Gandhi discover this charka or it was there before?
As a symbol of making our own.
No, but are we making cloth ourselves before Mahatma Gandhi or only after Mahatma Gandhi? So who was making cloth? Who was making yarn?
Farmers.
Something you say. So anyway, see, the civilization started after developing the cultivation and as well as when we started weaving the cloth. For that, so initial stages there must be some system of making yarn, but later we have developed making yarn out of cotton. So Mahatma Gandhi used charkha because it was one of the most important economic activities of that time. So he felt that the economy should be in the hands of the people. So that is why he has used that. So that time, Britishers were taking cotton from India and taking to England and making a cloth in industry, and they are bringing back into the country. So they were selling at a lesser price. So that is why Mahatma Gandhi said we should use our own cloth. So even then, see, the cloth which they were bringing was not enough for entire country, but he made it a point that you should be self-reliant. We should make our own cloth. We should make our own yarn. So that was the beginning of the freedom struggle. But the civilization started, the known civilization for us is the Indus Valley civilization. So do you know any other civilization in the world? Do you know any other civilizations in the world? Huh? Do you have any idea of other civilizations in the world? So you should all know that, because when you are studying Ayurveda means you are studying, trying to know about the plants, nature. So plants, nature is the base for culture. No? So unless you know that, you cannot move further. It's not just reading a book and giving medicine. You should also know what was our civilization, why our civilization was important, when this Ayurveda was developed, what made them to develop. You should all know that. No? So anyway, so we got, when did we get the independence? Huh? 1947. When? August. Can you name some freedom fighters' name? Can you name? Some freedom fighters' name. Can you say some freedom fighters' names? So you should know them not just by name, but you should know their histories. You should know what did they do in their freedom struggle. No? So where did Mahatma Gandhi study? South Africa. He studied in South Africa. He studied in Gujarat. Where is he from? Where did he born? Gandhi. What is his birthplace? Porbandar. Where is it? Gujarat. So he was born in Porbandar in Gujarat. He studied in Gujarat. Later studies for his law. To study law, he went to England. Then he came back to South Africa to practice law. So from there he came to India to participate, to take the movement further. Anyway, so by the time we got independence, our country, so the cloth which you are wearing, from where did you get this cloth? Here under, whatever you are wearing, this cloth, where are you? Where did you get this cloth? You know any of you? ఈ క్లాత్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది? Where did you get this cloth? You how? I am not asking any, the cloth which you are wearing. I am asking about only the cloth which you are wearing. Where did you get this cloth? Where is it made? Where is it made? The cloth which you are wearing, where is it made? एक कपड़ा कहाँ बनाया है? आप जो कपड़े पहन रहे हो, एक कपड़ा कहाँ बनाया? हाँ? Take the mic and say. Take the mic. What is it made of? The cloth which you are wearing. What is it made of? Combination of? So polyester, you are using polyester. Is it good for health? But why are you wearing? Anyway, so give it to someone. So from where did you get the cloth? Huh? Huh?
What was the question?
Where, the cloth which you are wearing, from where did you get it? Very good. So where are you getting your milk? You drink tea, no? So where did you get the milk? From the supermarket. So this is how we are living in the country. So anyway, the cloth which you are using is made of milk, made in the mills. Most of the cloth you are wearing is a polyester, which is harmful to your body and harmful to the environment. Do you know that? You don't know. So the kind of cloth which we are wearing. So like when you are in Ayurveda, you should also tell your patient that what kind of cloth they should wear. But you yourself is not wearing a right cloth. Because this polyester doesn't absorb the sweat. It doesn't allow air to get into touch the body. So it is not good. But before the industrialization, the cloth was made only by hands. Yarn was made with hands, the cloth was made with hands. Till independence. So almost every village in our country was having a weavers and they were making cloth. So we were not using any industrial cloth till independence. Even after the independence also till 1970, 1975, we are using only a cloth which made in the village by the village weaver, the yarn which was made also by the villagers. So do you know that? You should know it because you are Ayurveda student, you should know the material quality, character. Just medicine doesn't work. Along with the medicine, the kind of cloth which he uses, the way he lives, what kind of house he lives, that also matters. So almost every village was having cloth making units, means weaving units. Almost every village people were making yarn. Do you know Srikakulam? Anyone of you know the Srikakulam? Do you know Srikakulam? Srikakulam. Hey, where are you from?
Narayanpet, sir.
Narayanpet. So you are from a weaver's village, but you are not answering. It's one of the important weavers' village in the country. Not in Telangana, it's in the country. Why are you not answering? Vavilala, you know Vavilala? It's in the Karimnagar district of Telangana. The Srikakulam is very close to this Visakhapatnam. So why am I saying? Because every village was spinning the yarn, but till recent times, Srikakulam was making yarn and weaving cloth. Also in Telangana, there is a place called Vavilala. They were also making yarn and cloth. So totally it was handmade. So even during the process of making yarn or process of weaving, there was no pollution, there was no environmental hazard. So that was our country. So that means villages were self-reliant, and the kind of cloth which they were using for healthy life. The cloth which we are using was healthy life. The cloth which we are all wearing is not for healthy life. And the process of produce was also not good for the environment. So here we see, correct కనిపిస్తలేదా మరి పేర్లు కనిపిస్తలేవు. లేదు కనబడతారు అంటే బ్లర్ అయిపోయినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది. కాదు ఇంకా ఏమైనా ఫోకస్ ఏమైనా మారిస్తే వస్తుందా కాదా? నాకు అనిపిస్తుందా? నీకు అనిపిస్తుందా? Anyway, so like these are places which they were shown here. They are all most important centers in the country. Like in Visakhapatnam, and like what I said in Srikakulam, like Dharmavaram, Pochampalli, many places, Kanchi. So there are Benares, so Narayanpeta. So there are many centers. There are known centers for weaving. This they are the centers which I have named. They are high-end products. Means they are mostly little bit costlier fabrics. So they weave the silk they weave. So but otherwise, apart from those main centers, what we are saying, but we were having almost every village was a weaving center. So by the time of independence, so we were not buying anything from outside the village. For our survival, our cloth was made in the village. Our food was made in the village. Everything was made in the village. There was no need for us to go out of the village. So wherever we are buying things from not the place we are living in, but we are buying it from a far off place. The cloth which we are using is most probably might have made in Maharashtra, Bombay, or Surat, or Ahmedabad, or some other centers. Not in even in Andhra Pradesh. Our cloth is not even made in the Andhra Pradesh which you are wearing. So means earlier when we say we are not developed, in that time we were using a material from our own place. But today we are buying everything from outside, and which is all machine made. So what we are trying to see today is how India so you look at this. So do you know this image? Where is it from? This image. Do you know anyone of you? कोई जानता है ये इमेज कहाँ का है? नहीं? Do you know anyone of you know the image which is there? Have you studied history, social studies? What did you study there? This is from Harappan civilization. So, see, in fact, in our civilization, we didn't get much. It's like in other civilizations, like in Egyptian and Sumeria and other civilizations, we got a lot of materials to know about the life of that time. But in Indus Valley civilization, we didn't get much. But few pictures we got. So one of them is known as a priest king from Harappan civilization. So the kind of texture which you are seeing, so we assume that this is a cloth made at that point of time. The priest which he is wearing, it is not a naked man. Are you understanding? So this image is from Harappan civilization and he is wearing something that we are assuming that it is a cloth which is also has some design. So most probably they might have used a kind of system which we use today, which we call today as embroidery. So some kind of system they have adapted to make a surface design. It is not part of the cloth, which is later, which was introduced into the cloth. So next. So this is another piece of cloth of that period. Where did we get? We know that. You know, कहाँ मिला है ये कपड़ा? This we got it in the Egyptian pyramid. Egyptian is also one of the important civilizations of the world. So this cloth we got it in, this piece of cloth we got it in from Egyptian pyramid. And this cloth is dyed with a natural color and it's also printed. Printed and dyed means when was it? When just in the civilization started. When these technologies was not there. That time this cloth was dyed and printed and it was transported to Egypt. Means in those days we were not having any aeroplanes. How we were traveling from one country to the other? Ship. So we were traveling by ship and doing business with other countries in those days. So our civilization was so rich and we could produce cloth and export it to different countries whom we call it today more civilized. Next. So do you know what is it? Blur అయిపోతుందమ్మా image blur. So do you know this image? Do you know anyone of? Are you anyone from Maharashtra? Maharashtra. No one is from Maharashtra. Nobody knows this image. Ajanta? Is it Ajanta or Ellora? Ajanta and Ellora are not the same. Ellora is very far off from Ajanta. As in Ellora, there are only sculptures in the caves. In Ajanta, there are paintings. What are these paintings? What is the subject matter? Do you know? So back, nobody is answering from the back side. None of you know what is it. How are you studying? This is a painting from Ajanta cave, and which depicts about the Buddha. You know Buddha? Who is Buddha? Who is he? Huh? Who is Buddha? Huh? The king. So he is saying that Buddha is king. What do you say? Huh? No, I can't hear you. Founder of Buddhism. So he established Buddhism to propagate. Huh? Did you do that? Is he a businessman? Who was Buddha? हाँ? बुद्धा कौन है? So, huh? So anyway, as he said, he is a son of king, and he married, and he was a king, son of a king, so he was rich and he was leading a good life, and he was married. But at one point of time he felt that there is only sorrow in this world. So he wanted to know the reason for that, how to remove this sorrow from this world. So, and went to the forest, and then he did tapasya. By doing tapasya, he became Buddha. So he did not establish any Buddhism. People who wanted to follow him, they said that this is Buddha's thing. But he did not do any business of making religion and talking about it. So Buddha, who preached peace, who wanted to remove sorrow, and he wanted to reasons for sorrow, know the sorrow. So he did tapasya, and then he tried to understand something. Then he wanted to preach that thing amongst the people, to know, to make them to understand the reasons for sorrow. So that is how he became a Buddha. So in this agenda, because see, we are saying that our India is only Hinduism. But at one point of time, entire country was with Buddhism. Do you know Ashoka? So what is he known for? So anyway, so
He wins in every battle.
Yeah.
He wins every battle.
So anyway, so he fought a Kalinga war, and then he realized that this is not the right thing, and he wanted to establish peace in the world. So he sent different people from his country, means our country, to different parts of the world to establish peace. So here, these paintings are from Buddha stories. So here, why I am showing here, when I said actually we are here to talk about the cloth, but I am showing you painting because the painters, they painted the cloth which they people were wearing was woven in those days, and that cloth was made there itself, and also they used different colors. The cloth was colored. No? So this painting is done almost more than around 200 this AD. So nearly more than 2000 years back it was painted, and still those colors were existing. So in that painting, the artist has shown what kind of clothes they were wearing, what kind of patterns, designs that they have used in those days. So here the artist depicted a story of Buddha. While depicting, he also showing the cloth which they were wearing in those days and the colors which they were using. So these artists also use the natural colors. So in those days, either they were using plant-based colors or mineral-based colors. So what do you mean by plant-based colors? Huh? Tell. Louder. Extracted from? Just take the mic. Extracted from plants. So plants means it could be a leaf, a root, or a flower, whatever, or a fruit. So mineral colors means what? Mineral color. Yeah. Mineral colors.
Pigments.
But where do you get the pigment?
Stones.
Huh?
Stones.
Stone, huh? Stone. Okay. So, mineral colors means you get it from the earth. So we ground it and then we try to make it into a color. So that is how they painted. Next. Sorry. Abhidhamma.
Time change.
Fast chesam. So this is from Gupta period. Here again in the sculpture we are showing the cloth in that. So they are not naked, but you see the cloth which they were wearing, which is again made in those times. Later, next. So this is again 320 BC. So in that also we are seeing a cloth which was worn by that person. So that also shows that we were even during BC period also we were making cloths. Next. So this is a painting, a Mughal painting. This is you know Mughals. Who are these Mughals? So Akbar, Shah Jahan. So they were also in those days also the cloth was woven, and see the colors which they have used in the colors, the cloth which she is wearing, the carpet which is there, the chair which is sitting. So here we see different colors. In those days, those weavers, those fabric makers were making using different colors and different patterns. They were more advanced than the colors which we are using today. Next. So this is a painting. So one we said now the Buddha. You know Vardhamana? You know Jain religion? Who established it? Huh? Vardhamana. So Kalpasutra is also is a book about the Tirthankars of Jaina. So it's an illustration in the book Kalpasutra which talks about the Tirthankaras. Next. So this is again another Mughal painting which is done during the Akbar time. This is from Ramzanama. Ramzanama means the book of war. It is about a painting is from Mahabharata which was translated into Persian that is known as Ramzanama. So here we see the war scene and the people wearing different kinds of cloth, colors, patterns. So many colors were used even during Akbar means 15th, 16th centuries back. Next. So this is another painting from Nathdwara, which is in the Rajasthan, which is a place worship where they paint using different colors, which is made in the 20th century itself. Next. This is a hanging cotton painted in mordant dyed. So here we are using, like now Jamelia will show you what is mordant. She will talk about it. So for dyeing to adhere to the cloth, we have to use a mordant. So this is a mordant dyed cloth, which is Tamil immigrants in Ceylon, Sri Lanka. Next. So this is another painting which is made in the Rajasthan, the 20th century. Again, we see the different colors which they have used. Next. So it is also from Nathdwara. Next. So here we see the woman ginning cotton. Like we were talking in the beginning, we were talking how the yarn was made. So before making yarn, so they were using a small machine-like thing. With that, they were ginning. Here, this person is carding, means like he's removing the seed and cleaning the cotton. Next. So you see, this is how you have you seen weavers? Weavers को देखा है कहीं पर? नहीं देखे तो ऐसा रहता है weaver. Next. So this is an image from one book called Tasrih al-Aqwam. So this is one person, a European person called James, has written a book. This book is about the people, different craftsmen of that period. Different craftsmen, not craft, but different people, those who are engaged in different professions. So this book talks about different professions of that period, which was written in the 19th century. Next. This is again, it's a block printed cloth. So do you know what is block printing? Block printing. Screen printing, you know? What is screen printing? Huh?
Designs making.
But how do we print?
Designs అలాంటి స్క్రీన్ అంటే మనం సిస్టంలో అలా చేస్తే అవి స్క్రీన్ ప్రింటింగ్
So anyway, there is a method called block printing, which is a very old technique which was developed in India. So which is carved on the wood block, and then at least a stamp, rubber stamp, no? No? So it is like that, rubber stamp like that. They make it on a wood block, whatever image they want to. So then they use a pad for using stamp, Similarly, use a pad of cloth where you put the color and then put the black on it, and then you print it on the cloth. Next. So this is again it's a cloth which was from 18th century cloth, which is again from Coromandel coast, means it's somewhere in Tamil Nadu and Andhra kind of thing. So this is made. This design is made where we are seeing here. Earlier we were not having this kind of patterns. So here it is there because of the European influence. So in India there were people from Britain, Dutch, Portuguese and many other European countries. So because of their influence they have used this cloth. Next. This is also again from Palampur. Palampur means one way of printing, which is again from the Coromandel Post, means this Madras to Calcutta. So here again this kind of print was made, and these are all, most of these materials are, images are there in the Albert, Victoria and Albert Museum in England. Next. So this is another painting from Rajasthan, which is known as a Pahadi painting. Again we are seeing here different kinds of colors and different patterns of cloths. So that means it is from 17th century. So even in the 17th century also we were having advanced methods of dyeing and printing and wearing different kinds of clothes. Next. So is again another Pahadi painting. Pahad means, you know what is Pahad? Huh? Konda. So Pahad means Konda. So here it was made in there were small kingdoms in the Himalayan region, and those areas they were made this kind of paintings. They are very small paintings. So here we are trying to see, because what kind of clothes they were wearing, how they were wearing, and what kinds of patterns they were using. So that means there were every color which we see today. So even in chemical colors also we don't see the kind of blues which we are using, the reds which they have used. So they were there even in the 17th century, natural color. Next. So this is also from So this is again different schools, like what we were talking. It's about Mughal school and Rajasthan and even Dakkari painting. So many places they were using different kinds of patterns and colors. Next.
Not one behind another.
Yeah, video also display.
You don't want to do like then how will you like one hand distance today like this.
అది మా లాస్ట్ది ఉండే చూపించలేదమ్మా, లాస్ట్ సంకల్పం ఉండే కదా స్లైడ్, అందులో ఉండే కదా. సర్లే, ఎనీవే ఓకే, అయిపోయింది.
So let's do a little brief introduction about Sankalpa and myself.
అంటుతోడుతో తయారు చేసినవి, అంటుతోడుతో తయారు చేసినవి.
లేదు, అది అది కరెక్కాయనో ఏదో.
Brand called Sankalpa Architects. It is very close from here. It's around 20 minutes far. And what we do in Sankalpa is that we make sustainable clothing and lifestyle products. And someone can give me an example of what sustainability is, or any product that we consider that is sustainable, or a lifestyle product. Any example? What is sustainability to us or in general? Have you heard the term sustainability before?
Yes.
Okay, then what is it?
Making product or anything which we use shouldn't harm us or the environment.
Yes.
That's
So I think that's very big, very well said. Sorry, live and let live. Okay, that is a very broader term of sustainability. It's exactly more concisely. We don't harm anything around us, nor do we harm ourselves. Right? So one of the essential things to do that is around clothing. Yeah, right? Do you all agree? Because clothing is our second skin, or also the biggest organ of our whole body, right? We agree on that? Yes. So we concentrate on most of the clothing or dyes, or so far you've seen the origin of textiles, not only in India but abroad and in different civilizations altogether, right? So yeah, when it comes to clothing, it's the actual definition of it is that it's a barrier that protects us from the outside environment, right? Or also tries to, in winters, it keeps us warm. That's the main idea behind clothing, right? To protect ourselves, right? Um, Okay, now coming to a little bit of history about the clothing that we do at Sundar is that it relates to the Vedic clothing. Have you heard the term before? Vedic clothing? No? None of you? Okay. Even if you see in one of the foundational texts of Ayurveda, Charaka Samhita, you've heard of that? Yes. Right? So there is a mention of how a person to lead a lifestyle and also how a person should clothe themselves. Because as we talked about, clothing is a protection, right? It's a gear that we're wearing, right? So the main focus of this Vedic clothing is that it uses herbs and like Sir mentioned, there are mineral dyes and natural dyes based on plant dyes and flower dyeing. So these kind of things come under Vedic clothing. And the main thing about this clothing is that all the fibers that are used in making the clothing, they're not polyester or it's not spandex. It's natural fibers like some of the natural fibers, cotton, silk, wool, yeah, jute. There are so many more, bamboo. In modern times, like the times that we are living in, there are so many skin allergies, skin diseases that are caused mainly because of clothing. So you might have come across some of the studies, or if you've not, there are studies that show that people are facing so many allergies or skin diseases like psoriasis or eczema or these kind of skin diseases because there are around 8,000 synthetic toxin chemicals being used into making our clothing, into making one piece of garment. So these are some of the skin diseases that, and it's not just the person who's wearing it, but the person who's creating the fabric. There are weavers, for example, or dyers. If you've been to Pochampalli, or there are so many other clusters where dyeing happens heavily, and there are around 50 or 100, depending on the size of the unit. There are so many people employed into it, making the dyes, making the clothes that you're wearing. So these people are the most affected people from whatever practices we've been using since the past 200 years or 300 years, since the synthetic dyes have been introduced. And not just the impact on our own skins, like we discussed, sustainability is not just about us, it's also about the environment around. So it also contributes to 7.5 metric tons of water wastage that goes on into our drinking waters, into our rivers, all our water bodies. 7.5 metric tons is not a small amount, right? So, okay, we'll show you some of the fabrics and the dyes that we use here. We can start off. Okay. You've heard of indigo? Before? Where have you heard, or what is the significance or anything related to it? There was indigo cultivation? Is that right? Anyone? No? You haven't heard of indigo at all? Okay, so indigo, it is used in the prehistoric times, but it majorly came into development or known because during our colonial period, exported to English for because this blue is called the royal blue and it is used by the royals as the name described. So the demand was higher. Even though we used to use indigo before colonial period and we were really great exporters of it. During the British rule, we had to change our practices of cultivating indigo. So that led to a revolt called Indigo Revolt. It's also called Neela Vidroha. So this uh, adds to a major part of our freedom struggle because this is one of the beginning revolts that happened in farming and in cultivation. So yeah, but this dye comes from a plant called Indigo Fera and it's used as hair dye and also in dyeing our textiles and in cotton silk. And this one here is dyed in indigo and we get different shades of indigo. Yeah. So we can achieve more than one shade or more than one color from indigo. So this is one of the prominent dyes that we use in our textiles. And coming to myrobalan, you've heard of myrobalan or seen it there? Haritaki. Yeah.
హరితకి మా ఇంపార్టెంట్ సార్
ఏంటి ఏంటి
హరితకి ద మైరోబెలన్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్
So haritaki
మైరోబల్
used
కరెక్ట్
in,
కాయ
పత్యానాం శ్రేష్టం
Correct కాయ అది.
any reference to it in your studies or
పత్యానం
you
శ్రేష్టం
read about it? Yes, no. Where, what? Sorry? Louder, please.
for disease during this course.
Churna. Just say one word. I don't need a sentence or a word to right. It's used in a lot of Ayurvedic churnas, right? Why is it used?
For cure different kind of diseases or patyanam shrestha.
So to cure different types of diseases, but in general terms, we use that a lot for curing colds and cough, right? So it's an everyday staple, not right now, but during holidays. So that also gives a diet and it's also used as a mordant. Mordant in the previous presentation we see mordant is like fixing the color. So we use haritaki to fix the whatever natural dye that we've applied on the cloth. And the activity we're going to do right now would also so this black, what we are seeing here, has already a layer of myrobalan and then on top of that we do the black dye. So it's used as fixture and also as a dye. So this is the color that it gives. Then the black, as I told you, we call it darker than black. Some of you are wearing black t-shirts or tops, pants, right? So this is how the natural dye black looks. The one that's there or here. It's not that different from the chemical dyes that we're wearing, right? So even when you compare chemical dyes to natural dyes, there won't be much difference in the dye and the shades of the dyes if done rightly or in right concentration. Just like how we give the medicine, right? We give them in right proportions, right? Not too much, not too less. So there are proportions in making the dye as well. This is Mandista. You've heard of Mandista? Where? Have you heard? It's used for skin and mostly used in treating a lot of skin related ailments or even to give complexion because Mandasa has that property of Vanya. Mandasa has that Vanya property. which makes your skin lighter and also not just the complexion part of it, but the main thing is it keeps you away from those kind of allergies during summers. We have so many rashes on the skin, right? So it kind of heals or treats that skin which is affected. So manchester is also used in our clothing. So this is kurta which is made from manchester, and the activity we're going to do is tie and dye. So these kind of patterns are what we're going to get during the activity. This dye is called kadeju or brown. It's called hadira. That is also used in treating skin diseases.
ఏంటిది
ఖదీరా చెట్టు
అంటే ఏంటి
This is called
కాసు కాసు
Anatocytes are used in
తమలపాకులు వేస్తారు కదా అది
or cosmetics.
సండ్ర చెట్టు నుంచి వస్తుంది
Dye is very
Sundar Raj
prominent
Telugu.
orange color dye. So this not only is used in clothing but also used in natural cosmetics, skincare, and it's widely available in Eastern Ghats. Then we can dye with pomegranate skins as well, and there's marigold which we use to get these bright yellows. So marigold gives you the same color as the cup that we're drinking. So it's the brightest yellow that we can find, and it can obviously beat all the chemical dyes that we get very attracted to. So, yeah, coming to and in different dyeing techniques like the ones that
దారం ఉడకేస్తారు.
there is bandhani,
ఆ దారాలను
there is
అందులో
tie and dye.
దారంలో
ఆ దారాలని అందులో వేసి ఉడకేస్తారు.
క్లాతులు కూడా ఉడికించవచ్చు నేసినప్పుడు బ్రేక్ ముందు అయితే దారం నేసినాక అయితే క్లాత్
క్లాత్
టై అండ్ డై అన్నప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ముందు కట్లు కట్టేసి ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఉంది ఇక్కడ దారంతో చుట్టేస్తాం రంగులో ముంచేస్తాం ఎక్కడైతే కట్టు కట్టామో అక్కడ రంగు పట్టదు మిగతా అంతా రంగు పడుతుంది ఇక్కడ లైన్ వస్తుంది వైట్ లైన్ వస్తుంది టై అండ్ డై అంటే
If you want to dye, not dye actually, you want to dye the clothes. If you are sitting behind someone, you will not have place to dye. Clothing. They are distributing the cotton cloths. We'll see how nice design you will make. It's natural dyes. Ask the cloth.
ఏంది అది కరక్కాయ ఆల్రెడీ ముంచిందా ఎమిలియా కరక్కాయ ముంచేశారా ఆల్రెడీ వాళ్ళకి చెప్పాలి మరి కరక్కాయ చూపించు ఉందా కరక్కాయ వైట్ క్లాత్ కూడా చూపించు కరక్కాయ ఎందుకు పెట్టిందో తెలియాలి కదా
So when sir was speaking about the yarn movement, you must have done some videos at home or tried out making some slippers from the cotton. The same way, even with cotton yarn is made, and this is the raw material how it looks. And the fabric that you already got
cotton
is
cloth
dyed with
correct
microwave. Because like I
what
said,
will I help
to
with
make
this
the black
smell?
dye, the base has to be
Total.
microwave.
Versions. So when you break them, when you expose it to environment, they release the amines and they will cause cancer. And there are heavy metals like cadmium, lead and mercury, and they can damage the nervous system. They can damage your kidneys and they can cause even cancer in your kidneys. And there is this formaldehyde which is used to keep your clothing wrinkle free. You don't have to iron. So they dip in formaldehyde. And what happens if you wear clothes dipped in formaldehyde? It is a known respiratory irritant and cancerogen. Lung cancer can happen if you use clothing dipped in formaldehyde. Then we have the flame retardants. Flame retardants generally big shopping malls, all the clothes are together, suddenly fire goes, breaks, na, then damage will be severe. So to prevent such things, they keep the clothing in flame retardant. Even the fiber pillows we purchase, they are different flame retardants. This flame retardant contains so many toxins. When you keep your head on the pillow and sleep for 8 hours, the flame retardants they come out of the pillow and you inhale them and they will cause cancer. Even the clothing they are used in baby clothing, these flame retardants, and they are hormonal disruptors. So there are so many chemicals which will cause cancer and other vital organ damage. So what you are going to do now can change this. So do this nicely, make a piece of art and show it to your parents and friends. Okay, this is pure natural thing, no harm. You see, I am using this kerchief to clean myself. I got some cold. So this is a natural diet kerchief gifted by Jamila only. So you can also use it as your kerchief. Okay, start.
So we have, like I said, there are 5 patterns that we can do.
And this is gifted by Bharatama Garu, mother of Jamila.
Oh, nice, nice.
You know how to pleat a sari or dhoti. You've seen at least how pleats are done. Or then you make a paper fan anytime. So if you pleat this cloth back and forth. So this is the base for a lot of patterns. And we get mostly squares or triangles. Rectangles. If someone's really good at math, take their help because this is all math here. We have a nicely pleated fabric, and if we want squares, then we just have to do the same square pleats again with this back and forth. After we do that, we have something like this, which will give us squares. So this is how we get the pattern after we dye. After we color the fabric. So this is one pattern. The other is after we have this fold is called accordion fold. You don't need the term. Either you can think about it as pleats. Easier. Terminology should not confuse it. So the square, the rectangle, triangle patterns are like this. Just one corner triangle, and then keep doing that back and forth. Yeah. Okay. That again, by the end of it, we get some.
Triangle.
But you get like the squares, you get triangle patterns. Those are 2 patterns, and the third one would be a spiral, which we twist the fabric in between. Take a fabric like this, and then try to twist it in between and make it a proper spiral. You'll get a nice spiral pattern, something like this. The spiral will remind you of something natural, something that you've seen. 3. Louder, guys, louder. Spiderweb. Yes, spiderweb follows the Fibonacci series. It is like a spiral. And anything more? Snails. You have seen snail shells. Then what else does just a new sapling coming like this, like in a square. Yeah. Then fold it like a rocket. or a ship that we make a paper boat like. Correct? Again, hold another hold the same way that we did before, and this is how we'll get it. Pattern. If someone doesn't follow, you can just ask. I'll say it again. So to tie this, we will just tie across 1, 2, 3, 4 ties. Once you have it, we'll just, if you have some pens or pencils, follow, and then if that it will use. Can someone just give me a pen, please? Yeah, so it will be like this, and a circle. Okay, I'll just show you. One mark like this, like a U, another U, and then a circle like this, half circle. Yeah, you need to draw that on your pillow, and then you need to tie. You need to align those lines and tie it. You don't need a pencil or a pen. So there will be a line here, right? So you just need to align it and then tie it. We'll get a nice mandala shape pattern. And the last one is bandhani. You've heard of bandhani before? Where did you hear? Bandhani sari. About the pattern, like where does it originate? Come from Gujarat. Bandhani is type of, it's not a type of braiding, it's a type of resist dye which originates in India. This small short top that shows Bandhani is a very simple technique. We use a thread, twist the fabric, pull it out, twist the fabric in that. And this thickness is how much of you are tying that thread, the knot that is around, right? So the thickness of that is the thickness of the circle. Yeah, and make sure it's a little tighter. If you want to make one circle, it will be a single bandhani. This is like a double bandhani. We make how many ever concentric circles you want on this that fabric, or this is like a mix of two patterns. This is more of a stalk like thing, so we gave a border on the each side, and you can make bandhani of it. So that you can try it out on your fabric and start. All are making mandalas. What do you want to just think for a minute or two, decide what you want to make. I'll help you tie it and I'll show you. Yeah?
You do the way you want to do it. You don't have to follow her.
Yes.
She has
The
given.
point of this exercise is you don't need to fall into the structure. You don't have to follow the instructions that are given. It's a free flow and it's more of an art, and it's better to express it the way you want it. Yeah. Anyone has any difficulty or anything, just let me know. She doesn't talk. Yeah, what do you want to make?
ఇంగ్లీష్ రాదని
చెప్పు ఏం లేదు, మడత పెట్టాలి. నీకు తోచినట్టు మడత పెట్టవచ్చు. మడత పెట్టినాక దాని మీద దారంతో కడతాం.
దారంతో చుట్టాలి.
ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఉంది, ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ దారంతో కట్టామనుకో, దారంతో ఎందుకు కడతాము? ఎక్కడైతే కడతామో గట్టి కడతామో, కట్టినాక నువ్వు రంగులు వేసేస్తావు. వేసేస్తే దారం కట్టిన దగ్గర రంగు పట్టదు, ఇక్కడ పడుతుంది. ఎక్కడ దారం కడితే అక్కడ పట్టదు. ఇక్కడ ఇలాగా ఇప్పుడు ఇలా మడత చేసేసాము. ఇప్పుడు ఇది చేసేసి
ఎన్నిసార్లు దారంతో కడతాం అన్నిసార్లు వైట్ ఉంటుంది.
ఆ రంగు దారం ఎక్కడ ఉంటే అక్కడ అయితే ఏంది, షార్ప్గా ఉంటుంది అది. అంటే దారం కట్టగానే అక్కడ ఒక లైన్ లాగా రాదు. ఇప్పుడు ఆ లైన్లన్నీ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి అంటే అటు ఇటుగా అంటే అంటే స్ట్రిక్ట్గా స్ట్రైట్గా లేవు. సో అలాగా దీంట్లో ఉన్న ప్రత్యేకత అదే. ఇది నువ్వు ఎక్కడ ఇప్పుడు ఎలాగైనా మడత చేసి ఇప్పుడు ఇలా ఉంది దీన్ని ఇప్పుడు ఇలా కడతాము,
కడితే అన్ని పొరలు వస్తాయి.
రకరకాల డిజైన్ వచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు కట్టేసి ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఇలా కట్టేసి ఇప్పుడు ఇలా కట్టేస్తావు, మళ్ళీ దాన్ని మడతేసి ఇప్పుడు ఇలా కట్టేసినాక మళ్ళీ ఇలాగ మడతేసి మళ్ళీ కడతావు అనుకో, ఇంకో రకమైన డిజైన్ వస్తుంది. అంటే ఈ డిజైన్ అనేది అంటే బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ వచ్చినాక మనకు ఎలా చేస్తే ఏం వస్తుందో తెలుస్తుంది. లేకపోతే ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే యాక్సిడెంటల్కి మంచిగానే వస్తుంది, చాలా వరకు బాగానే వస్తుంది,
వైట్
ఈ కలర్ వస్తుంది. అలాగే కట్టడమే, దారం కడితే డిజైన్ వస్తుంది.
కరకలు పూర్ణం ఉంటుంది, కత్తెర కొంటాం కదా,
అవును.
అది శుద్ధం ఉతికేసి
Very communicative because if you have one thread, then 3 people are tying. What do we do? Share it, guys. Try it this way. Huh? Then they. I already have a mic now. Oh, sure. Okay. Hello. Okay. Why do we have to mic? Okay. What are you doing? Cool. I'll show you how to do a V. So, if you want to make any pattern or text, no? All of you are Telugu here? Yes. Okay. Where from? ఎక్కడి నుంచి?
విజయవాడ.
ఓకే ఓకే. ఇందాక ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ మండల ప్యాటర్న్ దాన్ని డ్రా చేసుకోవాలి. దీన్ని కూడా అలానే డ్రా చేసుకోవాలి. గివ్ మీ అ పెన్. గివ్ మీ అ పెన్. ఓకే ఓకే. యూ ఆర్ ష్యూర్ ఇట్స్ అ వి, రైట్? Because बाद में you can't change. Right look. క్లాత్ మీద రాయట్లేదా? ఇందాక రా పెన్ను, ఆ పెన్ ఒకసారి ఎనీవేస్ యు నో హౌ ద వీ లుక్స్. ఒకసారి ఓకే ఓకే కూల్. Okay. So
P means
you just need to, P is difficult, right? Don't do Q's, R's and stuff. Do something simple. Okay, you keep aligning this thing, this line, and there you tie it at the end, okay? And hope that you get a V. Pray for it. You want a? You want a P? I can give you a heart. I mean, heart is easier. You want a P, okay? I don't know. I might not get a P. If you want to waste your fabric and try, I don't mind. Do you want to know that? Anyways, ఇవి రెండులా ఉన్నాయి కదా. Okay. So let's try a P then. ఇవ్వంట్రా ఆ బుక్ చేస్తున్నా. This P or heart would be easier. Okay, let's just hope this P comes out. Okay, keep aligning this. Tie it. ఇక్కడ you cut it off now. Cut this into a smaller piece. ఇక్కడ. Then tie this. Again, then you have to align this round. It will be difficult. Last time we tried a star. So అది వచ్చింది. If you're lucky, maybe we can get a P. Heart is very simple actually. ఒకళ్ళు ఇవ్వండి. So we did V కదండి ఇందాక ఇలాగా హార్ట్ అగైన్ హాఫ్ హార్ట్ వేయాలి ఇలా అండ్ దాన్ని కూడా అలైన్ చేసుకుంటా వెళ్దాం అండ్ దెన్ టైట్ హార్ట్ ఇస్ వెరీ సింపుల్. You are doing something.
It's like
Half heart. Yeah, అది ఓపెన్ అయితే yeah. Can you move a bit? Can you move a little bit? Rest of you who's done, all of you. Okay. Meera? Huh. Tight, a little tight, no? Yeah. What are you wanting to do? Okay. I need a pen. Did you follow this? We'll just fold it like a handkerchief. And if you've done paper planes or boats or shit with paper, this is easy. So for this tie and dye, learning origami would also help. Yeah. Did you get that? Did you follow that? Okay. So there's 1, 2, and 3, 4. Ila. Like this. Tie there. Again this. Tie here. Yeah, that's all you need to do. You just need to align these things. Yeah. When you're tying this up, same thing. Mandala you want. Wait. So you folded it right only, no? Half, then half, then like this. Okay, like this. Did you get that? Yeah. This you tie it like this. यहाँ पे भी you tie it, and then इसको align करते हो यहाँ पे tie, then this, and then this. Because this is small, उतना ज़्यादा align नहीं हो रहा है. That's also fine. We'll still get the pattern. Yeah. Hey, అందరూ మంగళ అన్నారు. ఇంకేం ట్రై చేయట్లేదు. That's spiral is good, no? బాగుంది కదా. అంత ఫోల్డ్ అయిపోయాక it will be difficult to get another pattern. But spiral బాగా చేస్తారు కదా. Spiral ఏ ఉంచండి. Okay, then I'll show you. So hold it in the middle. Twist చేసుకుంటా, adjust చేసుకుంటా. దీన్ని ఇలా కట్టేయాలి. ఇంతే వస్తుంది, చిన్నది కదా. ఇలా కట్టేయాలి. ఒక 2 sides ఇలా ప్లస్ లా కట్టేసి. You want to do something? You also want to do a mandala? Okay. I hope it comes out well. Idi this just इसको align कर, just tie there and tie. When you're tying it, if you need to tie, you need to go get a thread or something, no? Just align them and then tie it. Tie bhi thoda like make it a little thick, because like I said, black absorbs too much. यहाँ पे भी here. Once you start, हाँ. Ma'am, ఇది ఈ కార్నర్ కట్టేయాలి. దేవి థ్రెడ్స్ ఇవ్వరా సార్ దగ్గర. ఇంకా థ్రెడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇంకా థ్రెడ్స్ అందరి దగ్గర ఉన్నాయా? ఓకే సార్ మీరు ఒకసారి చూపిస్తాను ఒకటి. అదే ఇది కొంచెం వెడల్పుగానే కట్టేయండి, కొంచెం గట్టిగానే కట్టేయండి. డూయింగ్ ద మండాలా థింగ్, షీ's done it. Try to get.
But I want, yes,
We're doing a black dye only, but we can do multiple dyes. Sorry.
that's what I want to do this mandala at home, and then I'll fold triangles on the sides and make patterns.
You want triangle? Like I said, it's a very small piece of fabric, so we might not get the pattern.
I'll just try.
You'll still try, okay? You want triangles on the corners.
First I'll do this. Afterwards I'll do that.
Afterwards, matlab?
After just dyeing this, I'll fold that.
We can't do that.
You're going to dip all the.
At once we'll dip, yeah. And I don't think इसमें triangle आ पाएगा.
Then any other shape over here?
You can only do bandhani here. Bandhani might also be a little difficult here. Yeah, we can do a bandhani here. Try that. Let's see if we get it.
Is this correct?
This is good. Thoda make sure this is a little more thick. Itna.
So thicker one.
Yeah, because the dye will seep in.
Yes.
This is very small and this is a cotton thread. So make sure it's very, very tight, and also the thickness should be. I'm coming there. The thickness should be a little more than usual. I'll show you for an example. ये क्या हुआ इसका? That's a new thing over. Did I change? What you're making a mandala? Okay.
I want the same thing.
Then mandala part like this you need to. What different do you want to do? If you want to make a rectangle from the start, you will have to make a rectangle, not with this fold.
Like this.
Half
of it with the mandala and half of it the rectangle.
इसमें half नहीं होगा. I am worried after we finish dyeing, no. If none of the patterns come, you will be very dissatisfied. No, that's my issue. So एक ही करो because it's a very small fabric, but do it right so that we get a really good output. Yeah. What she's done is exactly correct. This one. Follow the same thing. Yeah. Anyone else need any help? You're done? Okay. So when we're tying, this is how the thickness should be of the tie, so that the this is basically resist dyeing, right? So wherever the thread is tied, that's where the color won't go in. So we need to tie it thick enough so the color won't go in and we actually get the pattern. Yeah, this is the thickness of it. This is yours? Were you there last time? గిన్నెలో కలర్ వేసేయండి. ఇవి బాగా చెన్నై. You are done? You are also done? Okay. आप भी हो गया? Okay. So, ఇక్కడ ఏమన్నా కింద వేయడానికి ఉంటుందా కలర్ అంటుకోకుండా? పర్లేదు సార్, అదే కింద ఏమైనా వేసి కలర్ పెడదామని షీట్ లాంటి. ఒక్క ఫ్యాబ్రిక్ ఒకటి ఉందా? ఇవ్వండి. సో మీరు చేస్తారా? Anyone else? So there's also one more pattern that we showed, just like mandala. We can even do a small heart. That I'll just show you in personal. So if you want to do a heart or any letter for that matter, we just half of it. Yeah, maybe that will be better. Draw half of it and then we'll get the pattern. We keep aligning it. Sir. 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 What's the you just keep aligning this onto that line, and then at the end we tie it. ऐसे पकड़ के we just have to tie. Give me a thread. I'll also tie. What are you guys doing?
Trying to ban.
Okay, cool. It's thick enough, right? Okay, let me see. It's a little loose. I'll just show you. It has to be very tight and also very thick. I feel this is also a little loose. See, this is how it should be. Yeah? Use all your strength. Make sure it doesn't open. Yeah, I'll actually, spiral curl it. So just, this is how the thickness. So spiral is like this.
Just rolling and tying, that's all?
Yeah.
In the center? Okay.
Yeah. And then tie it. This also tie it really tight. Okay. Whoever's done can get it. We can start the dyeing. किसी के भी हो गया तो यहाँ पे ला दो. Black. Everything's black. We don't have enough time for colors.
It is black?
Yeah. It's all one color. That's why we've already dipped it in Harad to get the black. Do you want to put it? I can actually take it out. Just dip it. Yep, quickly. I think. You need to remember your thing so that ये किसका है? Yours? Okay, I think this one you can open it. Don't put all at once. You won't know. It's fine by me, but you only won't know. You know what I can do? I can also mix all of them. So that you won't get what you tied. Yeah, who didn't tie also will get their thing. एक को खोल दिया. That is open. Is she opening it?
Those cloths were tied, you come out and open. Come out and open and close.
Pretend.
This should be right.
Yeah, just a minute. Like, I think you can open that. Yeah. Devarthi? One. You've tied it really tightly, you know? Hema, Devi, ఒకసారి తీయమనండి అన్నీ చిన్న వీడియో. Oh, okay, we have that first triangles. Oh, nice. That's really nice. Oh, you got a V. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Nice. Really nice. I'm glad. So if someone wants to see a triangle, it's here. Someone wants to see a V. There's also rectangles.
Very good, very good. Here.
Only black color, madam. Any other?
Only black. అంటే ఆల్రెడీ కరెక్ట్గా వి ఆల్రెడీ పుట్ మైరోబిలిన్ కదా బేస్ మిగిలిన్ దేర్ ఇస్ బాయిలింగ్ అండ్ కోల్డ్ ఐస్ సో దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద కోల్డ్ ఐస్ బాయిలింగ్ we can't do. Hey, nice. Someone is
all together they can take picture with all your designs.
yours. किसी का मंडला नहीं आया क्या?
मैं उसका मंडला
निकालो.
ओपन करो.
His name is Mandala. That'll be a story. Whose is this? Some people are still tying. अकेले हैं. టైం ఎంత చెప్పండి? 4:18. అబ్బా yeah. అదే మండల అనుకుంటా. కొంచెం బ్లాక్ లో వచ్చింది. Just see that it's not sticking too much. You can open that actually. Patience. Hey, that is also nice. Whose is this? బ్లాక్ లో ఎక్కువసేపు ఉంచేసినా కూడా కలర్ రాదు. That's okay. Just messing it up. కలర్ వస్తుంది, మొత్తం బ్లాక్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓ వావ్, వెరీ Aztec prints. ట్రయాంగిల్ से కట్టారు. ట్రయాంగిల్స్ యూజువల్ గా రాంబసెస్ వచ్చి ఇట్ విల్ స్ప్లిట్ ఇన్ హాఫ్. ఎక్కువ కలర్ ఉండిపోతే ఇట్ బికమ్స్ అ రాంబస్, అదర్వైజ్ ఇట్స్ అ ట్రయాంగిల్. ఇది ఎవరిది? ఒక 2 minutes ఉంచి యూ కెన్ ఓపెన్ ఇట్. ఏది బ్లాక్ లో కలిసిపోయింది కదా. ఎందుకు ఈగలు వాళ్తున్నాయి దానికి? బెల్లం అండి. ఎవరు అడిగారు? Like I said, the black is very concentrated, so just dip it and take it out. But the fabrics, if it's a sari kind of a thing, we keep at least like 2-3 minutes. Anke, I'm also squeezing it. Yeah. Oh, that's. Huh? That's Huh? That's fine. But Mari and these. What are you getting in this? Hey, nice. Really? Oh wow, that's really nice. I just show it to everyone. That's also really nice. That's bandhani. Butterfly. Nice. Oh. Oh, that is also nice. Nice. That's one. Chala even she got a really nice one. Why so late?
We tried something new.
You tried something new? Okay.
What you did? Not that anything.
You've got to take your chance. First వచ్చారు లాస్ట్ వచ్చారు. You can put it. Put it.
What is it? You are one designer? Yeah, it's two those designs. One spiral one. I don't know what will come.
Oh, sir. I think we'll get something.
Should I
nice.
put it?
Yeah. हो गया सबका? Oh, I have. There are so many more people. Why so late though? You're doing two. That's Palle. Oh, it will go.
Complete fast, we can eat organic mangoes. They are waiting for you. It's
One more.
Open this down.
Now
it's
it's
ready. One more is there also.
just like a minute. Keep it under the fan and open. కట్ చేస్తున్నా అది ఇలా పుల్ చేస్తే వచ్చేస్తుంది. ముడ్లేయకూడదు.
రెడీ అక్కడ
Whose is this? Yours? Come quickly. You even need to open, no?
very nice.
You can open it. Just open under the fan, thoda it'll dry up a bit. Yeah. Any more? No? You have two?
Yeah, you gave heart.
Oh, I gave heart for you.
I am doing this.
Heart is mine.
No. It's for Sankalpa, heart for me.
Oh, okay.
You should take a group photo.
Yeah.
Hurry.
We'll just quickly close up the dyeing. Whoever's left, we can dye it. Abhi? I see someone there. Yeah.
ఇంకా ఎవరైనా చుడుతున్నాడు ఉన్నారా?
ఉండిపోతే ఎగ్జామ్ పేపర్లో లాగా వదిలేయడమే. That's nice. Welcome. This might come nicely. This is yours? Open it under the fan so that it will dry up. Any more? Done, right?
అందరూ అయిపోయిందా? ఇంకెవరైనా ట్రై చేస్తున్నారా? ఓకే, ఇది క్లోజ్ చేస్తున్నాం ఇక్కడ.
బయట అదే మళ్ళీ బాగుంది. ఫొటోస్ తీసారా? వీడియోస్ తీలే? Did everyone get the patterns they wanted to get? Yeah, that's nice though. What all patterns did we get? This is nice. क्या हुआ? This was fine before. It got
New design.
nice. It looks nice. These are two designs, front and back. That's also really nice. Can you show me? Pattern's really nice.
అక్కడ హరే కృష్ణ కూర్మగ్రామం నుంచి మేము
అవును.
అంటే మేము క్లాత్ తయారు చేస్తాము
అవును.
హ్యాండ్లూమ్లో, కానీ థ్రెడ్ కొంటున్నాము. థ్రెడ్ అక్కడ మీరు తయారు చేయడం చూపిస్తారా?
ఖాదీ అని మేము ఖాదీ తక్కువే చేస్తాం, కాటనే ఎక్కువ. మేము యాన్ కొని కాటన్ చేస్తాం. ఖాదీ అంటే మా విలేజ్లో అవుతుంది.
మీ విలేజ్
ట్రైనింగ్ అంటే మా నేటివ్ విలేజ్లో. ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి కాటనే ఉంది ప్రస్తుతానికి. అది అదే యాన్ మేము తెచ్చి
తర్వాత మీరు వీవ్ చేస్తారు,
డై చేసి వీవ్. ఖాదీ అంటే అంటే అవుతుంది కానీ అక్కడ అవుతుంది, అక్కడ నుంచి ఆర్టిజన్స్ రారు ఇక్కడికి. అది మేము బగ్గేశ్వరం అని, అది రాజోల్ ఈస్ట్ కూడా. రాజోల్ ఏంటని అమలాపురం. Oh wow, really nice this one. Very intricate.
సో అదొకటి. అంటే మేము నేస్తున్నాము, ఇది నేసింది కాదు, ఇది బయట తీసుకున్నది. కానీ ఇట్లాంటివి ధోతి చాదర్ మేము హ్యాండ్లూమ్తో తయారు చేసుకుంటాం యాన్ కొని. ఇప్పుడు ఇది నేసిన తర్వాత ఇట్లా డైస్ వేయచ్చు కదా, ఈ డైస్ చేయడం
డైయింగ్ అయితే అది ఇక్కడ అవుతుంది సంకల్ప ఆర్ట్ విలేజ్. అది నేర్పుతాం, కాకపోతే ఎవరైనా ఎక్కడి నుంచి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి, అక్కడికి వెళ్ళే వాళ్ళు అది కూడా నేర్పిస్తాం, దారం తీయడం అవన్నీ.
ఇట్లాంటిదే కదా
హ్యాండ్తో చేసే. అదే ఖాదీకి కాటన్కి అదొకటే డిఫరెన్స్ అనమాట. యాన్ మిల్లో తయారవుతుంది, ఖాదీ అయితే చేతితో తయారవుతుంది. అది కొంచెం ఎక్కువ రిసోర్స్ ఇంటెన్సివ్ కదా, అది ఎక్కువ మేమేం ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేయము. కాకపోతే యూనిట్లో అయితే అది కూడా అవుతుంది.
అంటే మెషిన్తో చేసిన యాన్నే తీసుకొస్తున్నారు.
ఇది మషిన్తో చేసిన యాన్ అండి. ఖాదీ వచ్చేసి హ్యాండ్తో చేసింది, అది మా ఊర్లో తయారవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ యూనిట్లో అది లేదు, ఆ ట్రైనింగ్ లేదు, ఆర్ ఈవెన్
ఇట్లాంటి క్లాత్ మేము తయారు చేసిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఈ సారీ వచ్చింది, ఇలా ట్రై చేస్తున్నాయి కదా,
ఇలా ట్రై
అంటే ఇప్పుడు స్త్రీలకైతే ఏం చేయట్లేదు. ఇప్పుడు ఇదేమైనా
డైయింగ్ అయితే డెఫినెట్ గా నేర్పిస్తాం. అంటే మేము కూడా what is this? Quite interesting. What did you type? Nice, really nice. I was just seeing when you were opening it.
Very sober.
ఏమైంది? Did that become black entirely?
Very sober.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. కార్లో వచ్చాం. వే నా ఒకటే హైవే మీద నుంచి
No hug. Like side నుంచా?
పెన్నుర్తి కాదు, వేపగుంట నుంచి బ్యాక్ సైడ్ మన సంకల్ప రోడ్ ఉంది కదా.
అవును, అటు నుంచి వచ్చారా?
ఆ,
అంటే ఇక్కడ ఫ్లైఓవర్, పెందుర్తి ఫ్లైఓవర్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది, అటు నుంచి వచ్చారా?
సభవనం మీద నుంచి వచ్చాను. ఆ, మీరు ఎటు నుంచి వచ్చారు?
మేము ఎన్నింటి మీద నుంచి వచ్చాం?
అటు నుంచి కూడా రావచ్చా?
నుంచి రావచ్చు. మీరు ఎలా వచ్చారు?
మాకు ఇటు దగ్గర కదా, ఇది జస్ట్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ పడుతుంది చెప్పాను కదా. దూరం సరేలే, ఎనీవేస్.
మొత్తం దగ్గర వచ్చాను.
సరే, ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ ఆల్సో ఇటు నుంచి దగ్గర అవుతుందిరా, హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్. సంకల్పకి వచ్చి వెళ్దామని. యూ సెడ్ యూ విల్ కీప్ యువర్ బైక్ అండ్ ఆల్. ఎనీవేస్, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ కమింగ్. ఓకే, బాయ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ, బాయ్. ఏమైంది? హార్ట్ డిడ్ంట్ కమ్. వాట్ అబౌట్ యువర్స్? నేను అప్పుడే చెప్పాను చాలా గట్టిగా కట్టాలి. ఈవెన్ ముళ్ళక్కర్లేదు అండి, గట్టిగా చుట్టేయడమే అంతే. మరి నేను చుట్టాను, రాలేదు. అవునా? ఓ,
ఇప్పుడు చేతులు పని చేయట్లేదు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. అరే, ఇది రాలేదని ఫీలింగ్ మోర్ బ్యాడ్. యా, డూ దాట్. బట్ ఎనీవేస్ ప్రాసెస్ ఇది. ఎక్కడ అండి మీరు? వైజాగ్ లోనేనా? ఓకే, మా యూనిట్కి ఒకసారి రండి. Yeah. నేను అక్కడే ఉంటాను. లొకేషన్ అది షేర్ చేస్తాను. ఇక్కడికి ఒక హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్. అంటే మంచినీళ్ళు లేవా? కొండలో లేవా? ఎక్కడ పెట్టారు? ప్రసాద్ కార్లు కూడా ఉంది, కొంచెం ఒక బాటిల్. సరే. So all of you has finished opening it up. We all have your patterns.
Please come together for the group photo. Get up. Stand up. Go to the stage. Come here. Lights on. Okay, are you ready for the group photo? Okay. On the stage where you should don't stand one behind the another. Okay. If you are standing behind someone else, you will not be covered in the photo. Okay, row.
Devi.
One row you sit down. Not on the stage. Okay. Show your artwork. వెనక బాగా నిల్చున్నాడు, ముందుకు వచ్చేయండి. ఇక్కడ కూర్చోండి, ల్యాబ్ లో కూర్చోండి. ఒక స్టేజ్ మీద కూర్చోండి, ఒక రో ల్యాబ్ లో కూర్చోండి. వెరీ గుడ్. బాబు వెనకున్న బాబు రెండు వచ్చేసి ముందుకు వచ్చేసాయి. ల్యాబ్ లో బోర్డ్ ప్లేస్ ఉందండి, ఇక్కడ కూర్చోండి. Hello, camera. See if anyone is covering your arm. Don't cover your face. Just hold like this.
Come back.
This no don't work.
ఓకే ఆ ఆ ఈ ఈ అనాలి ఈ అన్నప్పుడు సాగదీయాలి ఓకే ఆ ఈ ఇప్పుడేమో ఏకం ద్వే త్రీణి ఏకం ద్వే త్రీణి ఇప్పుడు 1 2 3 1 2 3 Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. ఎవరిది వాటర్ మన కాదు.
మీ ఫోన్ ఎవరు?
I request.
తీసుకో.
So I thank Sankalpa Art Village, Jamelia, and also Nagarati sir for this
Inkoncham.
wonderful session. Have you enjoyed this session? Yes, sir. So you will cherish this memory? Yes, sir. And you will start dying on your own? Yes, sir. You should do it actually. It's very easy. Many people who have learned under Jamelia, they are making wonderful designs with marigold, with so many other dyes, natural dyes. So So, when you become doctors and when you get patients with skin problems, what will you do? Prescribe Vayu Vastra. Not the brand, but basically Vastra made of Ayurvedic herbs. Okay? So it is our responsibility to encourage and promote the natural dyes.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. అవి పెట్టేశారా? కాళ్ళు పెట్టేశారా? ఇక్కడే ఉందా బాటిల్? అక్కడి నుంచే తెచ్చాడు. అంటే ఇందాక పిలిచారు రాలేదు.
నరేష్ అని నరేష్ అన్న గురించి చేసి
అయ్యో,
ఒక నిమిషం మౌనవ్రతం పాటించారు.
సుధాకర్ రెడ్డి అంకుల్ కలిశారు.
నరేష్ అని చచ్చిపోయడానికి నమ్మట్లేదు.
అయ్యో,
సారే ఫోటో పంపారు మా సార్. ఆ ఫోటో అప్పుడు 4 సార్లు చూపించారు.
అయ్యో,
మా ఇద్దరం చాలా బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్
అదే రాగానే అంకుల్తో
మ్యారేజ్ అయ్యి అలా అయ్యాడు. మ్యారేజ్ అవ్వకుండా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాను. మీకు రాదు
I request Guruji Ramlinga Venkat Satyanarayana garu to felicitate Sudhakar Reddy sir. Sir, please come sir. Ate akkade రండి sir, please రండి sir. Madam, please come on. Please come on.
కింద అయినా అంకుల్ చైర్ అలా ఇటు వెళ్దాం. అక్కడ వైర్ ఉంది.
ఏం పర్లేదు, ఇక్కడ కాల్ వేయండి. ఏం పర్లేదు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. నేనా? అయ్యో పాప. అంటే మీ ఇద్దరికి తీస్తారు పుట్ట, నేను మళ్ళీ వస్తాను. స్మాల్ గిఫ్ట్ అంటారు, చాలా బాగుండేది. Thank you, sir.
And I request Vamshi Priya to felicitate
ఫెలిసిటేషన్ ఏమో ఉందండి. మళ్ళీ మొన్న
చాలా బాగా చేశారు అందరూ. అసలు ఒక దగ్గర ఉండట్లేదు, లేచిపోయారు అందరి సభలోంచి. చాలా హ్యాపీ.
బాగా వచ్చినాయి రా, ఎలా వస్తాయో.
Our kids will show you how to eat mangoes in a delicious way. So I thank Jamelia for her continuous support and help and wonderful presentation. Always whenever we request her, she comes with her team and does a wonderful presentation and inspires us to go deeper into this sustainable living. Vamshi Priya is the best person to felicitate her.
మరి
So I want to say a few words.
Yes.
అయ్యో.
So I'm so happy to felicitate my dear sister. So recently my husband and my children got privileged to learn this natural dyeing techniques from her. So they really had great time. And these little guys, as they have mastered the technique already, now they are not helping you to do this session. So next time you are not going to teach them, right?
They already did it. They know it.
They know it, so they have to help others to do it, right?
Yeah.
So very bad.
Now they'll be showing mango eating, no?
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank
Nana.
you.
And I'm really proud of you, and I wish you to take this to to change many lives with
that's
your
great.
wonderful fabric.
Thank you. సార్ ఎందుకు సార్?
You have to say thank you. Claps, please.
Thank you.
So today you have witnessed the real woman power. Dr. Suchita. Then who next?
Thank you.
Whom I have seen?
Always a big hamper whenever we come here. అయ్యో ఎందుకు మళ్ళీ నాకు ఎవ్రీ మంత్ ఏదో.
These are the inspirations, real inspirations. These are the role models. You should also become role models like these women and inspire other next generations. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
For being yourself.
Thank you.
Now please have a look at this mango eating demo.
3 monkeys.
3 monkeys will eat organic mangoes, juicy mangoes in a nice way. Come. So two sons of Vamshi Priya and my son Jananand Dhanvantari. Do like this.
Then all the juice will come.
మళ్ళీ క్లీన్ చేసుకోవడం కష్టం.
Now you don't need your mouth.
And drink it.
Suck the juice.
Suck the juice.
Like Katrina type. Slice.
Okay.
Okay, now come and have mangoes. All are washed mangoes. Pure organic. Hand wash you can go and do it.
ఏమో ఈ పట్టుకెళ్ళి
Have the mangoes.
ఇవి మా వద్దురా పట్టుకెళ్ళిపోదాం వద్దుమా పట్టుకెళ్ళిపోదాం పట్టుకుంటావా వీళ్ళు సంకల్పాలు హేమ తనే డైయింగ్ చేస్తారు పెట్టేయండి కాదు
So you can pick the mangoes, go there, eat and come back for a wonderful session on Ayurvedic cardiological management by Dr. Satyanarayana, how to manage heart diseases.
Okay.
It's a very interesting session. So please come back.
నేను మెసేజ్ చేస్తాను
తయారు చేయడం డైయింగ్ చేయడం
మెయిన్ డైయింగ్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ అదే డైస్ ఎక్స్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయడం అదే
Put all the peels there, the peels will be eaten by the cows. Don't throw away the peels. Put the peels in the bucket.
783
Cows will eat them.
0904646 అండి నా పేరు జమీలియా సంకల్ప ఆర్ట్ విలేజ్ అండి థ్యాంక్ యూ బయలుదేరుదామా అంటూ బయలుదేరదామా ఉందమ్మా కాసేపు ఉందమ్మా
ಓಹೋ ಓಕೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಟ್లేదు ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ವೀಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಆಗಟ್లేదు
వీడియోస్ సపోర్ట్ చేయి.
ఏం చేయాలా?
సార్ని అడిగితే సార్ మా మదర్కి ఆఫ్ చేసావా?